Hello, testing, testing. Hello, testing, testing. Hello, testing, testing. Can you hear me? All right. I think it's good. I think people can hear. You on? Okay. You got that one. Oh, it'd be really cool if you got that. You can't make. You got to make noise, no? Okay. The blue light, does it go work in there? And if it doesn't, look what I have. You can always put this in. Get it. Look, you sound me going. Look, you hear me. You heard that? Oh, the baby's been playing with this right here. My stuff. Okay. Here, can you cut this open? Caleb! Good. Go. Did y'all say it right or let me see? Let me just see. I already know it's not. Oh, it's good, it's good, it's good. Welcome to Master of War. I like that other part on there. Obviously, my friends, if anybody has any kind of information they would like to give regarding the paranormal, please do so. Now, I definitely have paranormal stories I would like to say. If anybody's on, would y'all like to hear them? Basically, we're based in Rosenberg. If anybody would like to ask, or does anybody is anybody in Texas? We're actually based in Sugarland, borderline. I would consider myself. Uh, is anybody here from Texas? Oh yeah, there. My feet definitely fit now. So, so there's scary one on there. Anybody on there? See, people on there. I know. Fastest fingers in the world. San Antonio, sup? What's up? What's up? Michael St. John, what's up? No, no ritual. I know it's very odd seeing candles. Very odd seeing candles. And based on that right there, based on what you just told me, I could talk a lot about that. I could talk a lot about that. For example, for example, candles are what they used back then all the time, right? Now we use electricity. So electricity. So in other words, when people see candles, the first thing that pops in their head is rituals, witchcraft, stuff like that. When in fact, candles have really nothing to do with that. But a lot of people abuse it, and of course they do that. They'll do witchcraft and stuff. But did you know? And this is really true. Whenever I put on the candlelight, if I have, I don't hear myself. Oh, sorry. So if I have the candlelight on rather than having the regular light, I have more energy. I'm in a better mood. And again, that's a proven. I mean, it's because it's natural. The candlelight's natural. So uh, yeah, thank you. So basically, it's
but no sound. Me, no sound.
Mm,
Yeah, well, we turn it on.
yeah. Pull that out. Pull that out.
I'll stop.
Kid, I'm looking right at you. You have to pull that out. No, the USB.
That,
There you go. You pull it out. Yeah, yes. Take it out? Yep. Give me. This thing right here is malfunctioning. This thing right here is malfunctioning. Right here. This is the problem. You can hear it over and over again. I know. Now. Here. You might have to charge it. You might have to charge it. Can you charge it for me? Thank you. You charge it back there. So anyhow, anybody want to hear? Does anybody have any scary stories they would like to say?
I'll make it worth it. 3, 2, 1.
So the main thing we have here is that if you want, I tell scary stories, and so on my YouTube account, I have paranormal scary stories that I tell. It's called Master of Horror, and the stories that I tell are the most scariest true paranormal stories that I've ever come by. And what I'm trying to tell y'all is that if you know anybody who likes scary stories, okay, if you like anybody who likes scary stories, I mean, if you know anybody who likes scary, let them know of Master of Horror, because the stories that I tell are the most creepiest that you'll ever hear. Go ahead, Dan, if you want. Now, I'm not too smart when it comes to trying to add people on my channel to talk. Like, I don't know how to do it to where you could talk on there. I know on TikTok you can. On TikTok you could add people and they could talk. But as a guest, I don't know how to do it. But if you want, you can go ahead and say your story. You could type it up and I could read it. I'll actually read it out loud. You know, that's the only thing is I'm so familiar with TikTok because I used to do all these stories on TikTok. I used to talk to people and have them as guests. The reason why I got off the TikTok, it's not that they're stricter, because to me they're not stricter. They're stricter more when it comes to what you say, what you do. YouTube is stricter as in they go after the creators when it comes to copyright, when it comes to doing videos that too many times or stuff like that. In the algorithm, they'll just shut you off. But yeah, I'm more so YouTube is like to me way stricter. On TikTok, I've gotten a lot of warnings. I would have to say I got like 10 warnings. On YouTube, I've gotten 3 warnings, and each one costed me almost 6 months of being muted. Oh man, New Mexico, we're talking about skinwalkers. I shouldn't have said that. I heard if you say skinwalkers, it could be scary. They come. But New Mexico and definitely New Mexico and Kansas, or I think it's Kansas, Nevada,
Around there, they call it the reservations, and on those reservations is nothing but paranormal things happening. And a lot of it has to do with the Indians, Indian burial ground.
So nah, we don't count it because he's dead. Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough.
Yeah, Indian burial grounds. So there's a lot of Indians that died on the reservations, and so New Mexico has a lot of that. And yeah, man. What else besides skinwalkers? Does anybody know any other cryptids? Can you name them? Let's see how smart y'all are. It's a donor. Wow, man. What's some? Oh, Arizona. My bad. That's where it is. Arizona. Yeah, Arizona is like a real big thing. That's a real big. So there's a guy that tells stories about. Hmm?
Yeah, yeah.
They say it was not just a skinwalker. It was also the Dogman. It's also the Wendigo. And again, it's also UFOs. Exactly. Because I'm going to tell you something. And those that are listening, yeah, the Dogman. The Dogman would be considered. The Dogman's like a werewolf, kind of, right? Because it's half wolf.
Yeah.
But um, how I know that UFOs are part of Caleb. Can you turn that off so and you shut the door so that way because I can't hear myself too much. Shut the door. No, the UFOs in 19 was it the 1950s? Who were the people, Val, that got abducted by the UFOs? Do y'all know the man and woman that got abducted by UFOs? It's a guy and a woman, and they're like they were in their car. Does anybody?
There's a white lady and a black lady. Black and white.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, because there's so much going on out there. Um, oh yeah, there you go. Barry and Betty, right? That's them. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Barry and Betty. So if you look it up, there's a part in it where the lady, the man, the alien guy comes up to the man, and the alien says, "What's your name?" And he talks to him, but he's talking to him in the mind, and he says, "My name is Barry." You can put a little lower. He said, "My name is whatever Barry." He asked what the alien's name was in his mind because remember they're doing all this telepathically. So guess what the alien says his name is? Do y'all know what the alien said its name is? Now you got the first question right, Barry and Betty. You get a point for that one. That's very good. But did you know what the alien said his name was? His name was Indrid Cold. That was his name. Indrid Cold. That was the name of the alien. Now, fast forward to 1994 when they made the movie Mothman Prophecies. The Mothman came up to one of um, yeah, Barney and Betty. I said Barry. Uh, so basically, now remember, the alien told what's his name again? Uh, Barney. The alien told Barney that his name was Indrid Cold. Okay. Fast forward to the in the 60s, 1960s, the Mothman came up to somebody and told that person that his name was, guess what? You got it right. Indrid Cold. Now, how is that? Is there a coincidence there? How can an alien and a Mothman have the same name? It just doesn't make sense. So, in fact, they must be tied together. That's how I know aliens are really demons or they're really the paranormal. Get it? The Mothman and aliens are the same. Uh, so, if you want to know the truth on that, all you have to do is watch the movie The Mothman Prophecies. It came out in 1995, 94. And when you watch that movie, it's the scariest movie I've ever seen because it was all truthfully documented. the Mothman, the creature, told him his name was Indrid Cold. So yeah, that name again was both the UFO and the Mothman. Yep, dimensions could definitely be it. I never thought about that. I think you can definitely watch the Mothman Prophecies on Prime. I don't know about YouTube. You can watch it on Prime Video. You can stream it on that. I've never, but it's a very scary movie to watch alone. So I don't recommend watching the Mothman Prophecies alone. I did that one time. It's almost like watching The Exorcist. The original Exorcist, you don't want to watch it alone. Because these demons, okay, that are flying around, these spiritual creatures, they love to pick on people when they're alone. So if you're alone and you're watching something scary, or if you're doing something scary, they will definitely mess with you. So I suggest watching these movies with somebody, a friend, but not alone. No, I've never seen a Serbian film. Oh, too big for Serbia? Yeah. And I guess watching a movie like that, in a sense, you're kind of opening yourself up to it, right? Because, I mean, when you're watching The Exorcist, or if you're watching something paranormal, in a sense, aren't you kind of allowing that in your house? You're allowing, you're viewing it. So in a sense, you're kind of, so yeah, you're kind of like allowing it to happen in a sense. Um, wow, no, I didn't. What's Serbian film about? Is it a scary film? I think you can hear me much better than the freaking microphone. The microphone was like really bad, dude. Like,
Since the microphone like blocked everything around you. Get it?
Mhm.
When you took it off, you started in the fan and like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. I definitely have to. I definitely have to see that movie. I will definitely see the movie. Wow. So he said, I did a job on the res not long ago. The homeowner was telling me all kinds of stuff and things that come around skinwalkers, spirits. It says, while I was there, he was like, whoa, man, since you have been here, nothing has happened. My mom can actually sleep. It was a 2-day job and he didn't want me to leave. Whoa. Yeah, it's probably that Indian blood you were talking about. Oh, that's scary. The succubus. Isn't that opposite from incubus? Incubus is one that preys on.
Succubus is a female, incubus is a male.
Incubus is a male demon. Okay. But in reality, they're both kind of male. If you think,
Yeah, there's one besides that.
they're
They
just
attack
one
different
decides
sexes.
to be
Incubus attacks women.
That has like cancer.
wowzers. Barely said, I can't believe this. Dudes love this stream. I'm gonna keep down scrolling. Have a great day. Hell yeah, dudes love the stream.
You can scroll down. All right.
Thank you, Evan. I'm gonna check out the video.
Evan Taylor, thank you.
I'm gonna check out that movie. It was banned. Serbia film. Wow. Usually movies that are banned, there's There's I doubt it's because of blood or gore or anything like that. I think that there's a lot more to it. They don't want you to know. Uh, a lot more to it. But did you wind up leaving the res after all? He wanted to take me to. It says he wanted to take me to a ritual ground nearby, because he wanted me to get everything away from them. He feel like he saw me as a presence that could cure what was tormenting them. Wow. Damn, I went up by accident. Okay.
This game.
So he actually saw you as a. You can't even see the color of the shirt. There's no use in me wearing it. Did he type again on there? Because I think it stopped at that. I mean, it is freaking getting hot in here. Let me turn this on. Smells kind of good here. One second. Oh, let me turn this on. Just turn it back there. Okay. So were you you have power over this. We have power over the spiritual. Wow. It is definitely in your blood, bro. It is definitely in your blood. Yeah, there's certain people that have the bloodline or whatever, that they can actually fight against these things, or these things don't want to be around them. So yeah, man, no cap. Wow. So I wanted to end this around 1:55. Dove, if you can subscribe, that'll be awesome. That way you know the next time we're gonna be on. The next time we're gonna be on, and the same with everyone else. I don't know if Michael St. John's still here. I'm gonna go ahead and like I said, it says I had an experience once. I went to visit my uncle in Ohio for my grandfather's passing and experienced some very freaky things. For one, me going to use the restroom and the toilet paper spinner. Well, thank you, Dove. Appreciate it. And like I said, we'll most likely be on tomorrow. We do weekends for sure, so I know we're on like Friday, Saturday, and maybe Sunday. So we'll definitely do it. We'll talk more about the paranormal. So yeah, we'll definitely do more. Appreciate it, man. I learned a lot. Believe it or not, I learned a lot from you. That's what it's about. The paranormal is always about learning more and more. Same here, buddy. I'll let y'all go. All right, peace out.
Alright. Bye. See y'all later. YouTube.